And the winner is... Well, before I reveal which color and style have been my client's preferred option the last 250 kitchens, I want to give you a piece of advice, because picking your favorite color and style is not a decision you should take lightly. So I suggest always that you go to the IKEA showroom and look at all the models they have on display, because you need to see it in real life. Looking at it on the internet or in a catalog is not enough. So make a trip or two to IKEA and take your time. You cannot rush this decision. On that note, let's get started. So I've been looking at the numbers for the 250 kitchens I have installed so far, and the most popular is divided into 3 categories. One is style, one is color, and one is specific model from IKEA. So we're starting with the style, and what I mean by that is it a flat door or does it have a frame? And as you can see on the numbers here, only 1 out of 4 kitchens has a completely flat door. And to be honest, that is not a big surprise to me, because I have seen that not only with IKEA kitchens, but frame doors seems to be the preferred options in the North American market. The next thing we're looking at is the color of the kitchen. And before we get to the specifics color, I want to tell you how many kitchens out of 100 have more than one color. And that is actually only 10%. So clearly, most clients, they want to have a kitchen that has one color only, and only a very few want to have more than one color. Now we get to the specific colors, and we will start with the 4th most desired color from my clients. And here it is. It's the gray. About 10% of my clients choose to have a gray kitchen. And it can be gray combined with other colors, but most likely, as you saw in the numbers just before, because most clients have a one-color kitchen, it will be an all-gray kitchen. The 3rd most popular color is the one I will call other whites, and that is because it's not in the category of off-white or matte white. I guess I'm taking a bit of the surprise away here, but that's the only way to explain it, that we have a category that's called other whites, and that could be the high gloss white, and it can also be the kind of flunky white from the cheapest door IKEA have, the Vidinge, but that's what it is. It's the other white group that comes in with 11%. I'm sure that you by now know where this is going, because here comes the 2 most popular colors from IKEA. It's the matte white and the off-white, and they enjoy pretty much the same popularity. Almost 1/3 of every kitchen I have installed has either been matte white or off-white. And with these 4 colors in total adding up to 82%, that means that we got 18% of all the other color options you have for your kitchen. And if we look a little closer on those colors, you can see that they are not installed very often. I have to mention, though, that some of those colors could be sitting in a combination with the white. For instance, the dark blue is often installed together with the matte white Axtad door. So we cannot tell from these numbers. But you can see it's the safe bet is to go with something off-white or matte white or even gray if you want to have something that most people choose to install. The final category we are looking at is the design, and by design I mean which model from IKEA is the most popular one. And again we start with number 4, which is the Ringhult. Ringhult, I'm not sure how the Swedish would say it, but I would guess it would be something like that. This door is the high gloss white, and it's not very popular. As you can see, only 6%. Coming in as number 3 is Grimslöv, which is discontinued now. But before that happened, it was in fact a very popular model from IKEA. I'm not sure why they discontinued it. I know that the off-white was very popular, but the gray was really not great. That was the worst door ever because the paint simply flaked off. And leaving that sad story of Grimslövs behind, we are moving on to number 2 on the list, and that is Botbin. Botbin comes in 2 colors, off-white and gray, and off-white, as we saw in the previous category, is absolutely the most popular of the 2. So finally I can play my drum roll again, because now it's time to let you know which one is the most popular door from Ikea right now. But you really shouldn't be surprised, because I have pretty much mentioned all the others, right? So here it is. The Akstad. The most popular door from Ikea in the last 5 years, according to me. And I actually think it's a pretty big achievement, because Akstad has not been on the market for that long, and it replaced Grimslöv. So those clients who were likely to pick the Grimslöv before, they'll probably pick Akstad now, because they are rather similar, except one is matte white and one is off-white. When it's white. When it's not blue, when it's not gray, when it's white. Matte white. And as a final act, let's look at the remaining 24%, which means 1 out of 4 kitchens is not Akstad, Botbin, Grimslöv, or Ringhult. No, it's one of those you see here. And if we look a bit closer, you can see that there is a good spreading on those as well. So if I should take a guess on round numbers, since we have to leave Grimslöv out of the pot, I guess that 1/3 of the kitchens being installed today is Akstad, and 1/3 is Botbin. And for the remaining third, it's a mix of all those various models. As always, I hope you liked this video, and I do hope that you will subscribe to my channel and come back for more when you're about to install your own IKEA kitchen.